Hi friends, I'm Jason Teed, owner of JMT Choreography. I'm so glad you guys are watching this series I've called Warrior Woman. Alright, let me break it down. So I've traveled the world in my professional and my personal life, and there's been one common thing throughout the whole thing. I have met and traveled with the most amazing, life-changing women. I even realized that every gym I do choreography for is owned by a female. So in this series, I sit down with warrior women and I ask them questions about life, cheerleading, and empowerment, and so much more. I hope you guys enjoy, but make sure you guys subscribe. I'll wait. Subscribe. Enjoy the interview. This warrior woman is the co-owner of Ice All-Stars. She has coached the Golden Girls, Extra Small Senior 6, and led them to Worlds finalists in 2018 and 2019. This warrior woman has over 20 years of coaching experience. She even was one of the original Ice All-Star athletes coached by Darlene Fanning. She also has her master's degree in speech language pathology from Indiana University. Please welcome this week's warrior woman, Amy Yoder.
I'm outside on this beautiful day because my children are inside doing e-learning, so it's a little bit loud in there.
Gotcha. I mean, perfect reason to be outside, though. It's supposed to be
Yeah,
warm.
well, and it's sunny today, so why not get outside?
I know. I'm so excited. Are you from the Midwest?
Yes, I live in northern Indiana.
Okay, so Michigan. So this weekend's supposed to be so nice, and I'm like, finally, something to look forward to.
Absolutely.
Okay, first of all, thank you so much for doing this. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm so glad you have joined this
Yeah.
experience. How have you been doing during all this craziness that we've been dealing with?
We've been doing fairly well given the circumstances. We've really had to stretch outside our comfort zones. We've had to learn how to, do things virtually, find new business models, and really just find good ways to implement those given the certain situations we're in. I think the other thing we've really learned is not to take anything for granted. It's crazy at the beginning of March when we were all like at NCA, we never would have thought that this would have happened, but here we are, and we're all just, missing our sport, missing our kiddos. But, I know in the future, we're going to definitely not take anything for granted.
Yeah, because we're literally mid-season. I've talked to a couple people from the UK, and they were just starting their season. You're like, no one would have thought like, oh, your season's gone.
No,
And you're like, oh my God, my season's gone? What do you mean?
I know. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it's been totally
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Tell us about your gym or business and what you consider to be your mission.
That's kind of a loaded question, but I think at Ice All Stars, our main mission is to give kids a platform to do what they love and to achieve their goals. I think that not only are we teaching them cheerleading and tumbling skills, but we're also teaching them to be better people and to be really good contributors to society as they get older.
Yeah, I agree. It's not just cheerleading, it's definitely raising young adults to overtake the world, basically. That's what we're training just amazing athletes to just do amazing things.
Yeah.
How do you think All-Star Cheerleading and other women-run businesses empower the female youth?
I think that we're really for these young women. We are showing them how to be, business owners, how to be bosses and managers, how to be coaches, and also how to be wives and mothers and friends and everything all at the same time. I think they see us and they realize that you can have it all and you can do everything. It just takes a lot of hard work.
Amazing to hear, and this is the reason why I've been asking all these owners is a lot of people have been saying like leading by example is huge. And the reason why I got into this was I realized, I mean, I've been doing choreography. I've been in the cheer world since 2003. I was like, every person that's helped raise me and every person that has hired me has been a female. And I'm like, and I feel like that's something that we don't talk about in our industry. Like, this is power. There's this empowerment here
Yeah.
that we need to show, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm excited that you're
Yeah.
here. Explain what you do in your personal and professional life to make sure you're leading by example and making an impact. Oh, it goes perfect with the last part.
I show others that it's good to put others before yourself. Uh, yes, you need time for you, but if you are putting others first, you're always going to feel good about what you're doing in life. And then the next thing professionally was that you can turn something you love and something you're passionate about into your profession. You don't have to pick a career just because you think you're going to make a lot of money, or because someone is that you're really good at this one thing, or that your parents want you to do something. Doing something you're passionate about is the best way to form your career, and you will be happy going to work every single day.
That's a wonderful advice. My mom always said if you follow your passion and you can make money off of it, you'll never work a day in your life. And it's the truth, though. And that's
Absolutely.
so that's amazing. What is one piece of information you wish all girls and young women knew?
Well, what I had written down is what you said, that if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And I think that that's something that's so important. Someone said it to me actually after I had gone to college and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. And I just knew, I needed to get a degree and everything. But then, not that I don't love my day job, because I do, but cheerleading is my passion. And I took 1 year off from coaching cheerleading after I had my oldest son. And this was about 11 years ago. And I was the most miserable. Not that I didn't love being a mom and I didn't love him, but I just felt like part of me was missing. And so once I got back into coaching and I had that piece of my passion back, I was just a better person. And so that's something that I've just always taken with me.
Cheerleading definitely takes a part of your heart, and nothing can replace it. And it definitely
No.
I've took a year off once back in like 2008ish, and it literally was like one of the hardest years of my life. I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy how much you're involved and how much the kids feed off you and how much you feed off the kids, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
What advice about integrating women's empowerment into business would you give other organizations?
I feel like at ICE, we don't view anybody, male, female, young, old, we don't have any stereotypes. We just view people as people. And then we put people in roles that they are personally really good at, and then they're able to shine. And I feel like if the whole world ran like that, then everybody would be running a successful business. And I feel like that has been one of the keys to us running a successful business and continuing to grow successfully.
Yeah, I mean, just putting everything away, whoever's best for the job should get the job, period.
Absolutely.
Which is wonderful. I need to stop saying period. The kids have gotten me to say it, and this is like my 5th interview, and I've been editing them, and I've had to like edit out the periods because like one interview I said it like 7 times. I'm like, think of a different word.
It's funny. My husband will say, like, I'll come home and he'll be like, is that the trendy whatever I just said? And I'll be like, what are you talking about? He's like, you're talking like you're athletes. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm around them a lot.
It rubs off. I was like, I'm never going to say that. And then all of a sudden you're like lit. And I'm like, oh God, I said it.
I know, right? At first you're like, that sounds ridiculous. And then it just comes out and you're like, oh no, I did it too.
Right.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is one of my favorite questions.
Yeah.
How can we go about changing the stigma associated with cheerleading?
That is a loaded question.
It is. It's a big question.
When I think about cheerleading, I just think about what these athletes do, and what they do now is nothing short of amazing. Not only do they perform such athletic, incredible skills, but they all have to do it together cohesively in order to be successful. And as long as we just continue to show the world what we're doing, and we continue to relay our message without being caught up in petty verbiage and emotion, and we just stay positive, I think then we already are in the process of changing the stigma. It's just going to take a little bit.
That's what I've heard from a lot of people so far, is we just need to stay together and just keep on what we're doing. I mean, we are doing it. So as long as we keep doing it and we, keep our blinders on and just focus on what our goal is, then I think that it's going to be a lot easier.
Yeah, the world's always going to throw negative comments out there. And, you just got to choose to not listen to them and to just follow what you know is right in your heart. And I think we are doing that. We're doing the right thing. We just have to kind of feed out that negative.
And obviously the heart is there now with all the Zooms and all the classes and just coaches reaching out, choreographers reaching out, just everyone reaching out to just everyone. It's wonderful to see right now. It really is.
Yeah, it really is.
Why do you love the cheerleading world?
That's also a loaded question. Cheerleading's always been a passion of mine. It's just something I've always felt better when I was a part of it. And the cheerleading community is the most welcoming and accepting community I've ever been a part of. And we don't care who you are, we welcome you. And that is just something that resonates so well with so many people. And I think that's why we have such strong bonds in our industry, because of how they've learned to work together, how they've learned to, just take what they've done on the mat into their careers, into their lives. And it's just so amazing to watch these kids blossom into the adults that they are because of our industry and because what we've done. And so that's been one of the biggest blessings recently, just to kind of sit back and watch and see, where is everybody that I used to coach? What are they doing? And it's pretty impressive what's going on with all of them in their lives.
It's so crazy. And it's so crazy that they reach out and there's, years later, they're thanking us. And I mean, we were young coaching or just athletes with them.
Yeah.
And you're like, I didn't even know I was doing it then. Like now we're conscious of it because,
Right.
we're adults and we're really
Yes.
trying. But then we were like,
Yes.
we love cheerleading. Yay!
No,
we love
we
cheerleading.
realize the impact we're having on these young adults.
No.
So it's really cool.
Yeah, it is. It's really exciting. I'm really happy with cheerleading.
Yeah.
What advice would you like to give all the cheerleaders out there during this difficult time?
I just would tell them to stay strong. It's okay to be emotional. It's okay to be sad about everything you've missed. And it's okay to be upset about not being able to see your friends and all of that. But just remember that this too shall pass, and we're gonna come back stronger than ever.
Yep. Just, it's okay to be not okay. And it's okay to just,
Yes.
have that day, that motivated day, and get up and do all the things you need to. And maybe, I've been watching Downton Abbey, and I watched a lot of it yesterday.
I know. I love that series. I binge watched that.
Oh, I'm so excited because I just started it, and I'm only on season 2, so I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I love every
Oh my gosh,
episode.
it's the best. Every episode, it leaves you hanging, and you're like, I gotta start the next one.
And it's at like 20
crazy.
minutes. They're like hour episodes, so you're like
I know.
in so deep. Oh my god, it's so funny.
Yeah, I know. I love that one. That was one of my favorites. The other one that I really love is The Marvelous Miss Maisel. Have you seen that one?
Yes.
Oh, I love her. She cracks me up. I love a good sense of humor,
That used to be, it's loosely based on Joan Rivers' life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
Very interesting. Oh, I'm going to have to do a little reading on that.
Yeah. And let me know, because if I've been telling a lot of people that, so if I'm wrong, please correct me.
That's funny.
Okay, last one. What are you most excited for next season?
I'm most excited to see my athletes get excited and hug each other. I know it sounds so simple, but it's something that's just been taken away from us, and we just took it for granted. And so just to watch them in those moments on the floor after they hit a routine or they get a new skill and they get so excited and they just jump up and down and hug each other, that just makes my heart melt every time. And that's honestly what I'm most excited for, along with watching them continue to achieve their goals and everything. But it's just those simple things that I am really looking forward to.
Yeah, I mean, just seeing everyone's faces, I think, for each other and us seeing them is what I'm most excited for, too. I would have to agree. I mean, I've been doing, I got to do this stuff, and everyone's been really amazing reaching out and saying yes, so I'm really excited about doing this. And then
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, and last week, one of my cheerleaders is a really good singer, and she had this, live concert, invited, all the cheerleaders and the parents and stuff. So I'm sitting there listening to her sing. Cool. She's an amazing singer. So I'm like, oh, yeah, she's amazing. I love her.
Yeah.
And then they, open up all the cameras, and I can see all the kids. And it's like, we haven't started our online classes. We're starting them this week. So I haven't been able
Yeah.
to see the kids, and then it like hit hard, and I was like, "Oh my God, I haven't seen these guys in so long, and I've been in
Yeah.
there every day for the last 4 years. Like, this is
Right.
crazy."
Right. Yeah, that is so crazy.
So, is there any email or any website you'd like to give out that they can reach you at if they have any questions about your program?
Reach out to us, info@icecheer.com. That's kind of the easiest way to get to us. And yeah, it was great chatting with you. It was really good to kind of sit back and reflect on all those questions, and really just made me smile to think about all the positivity that cheerleading has brought to my life, and that we're continuing to put forward into the world.
Yeah, because I mean, me and you are generational, so
Yeah.
we've been in it, and that's why
Yeah.
I looked around. And I was like, okay, so we talk about cheerleading, we talk about how amazing it is, but like, where's the content of it? Like, we talk about it,
Right.
we can talk about it face
Yeah.
to face, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start just asking the questions. What do you think? What do you know? What?
Yeah.
Let's tell everyone how amazing cheerleading is, and
Yeah.
thank you so much again for being a
Yeah.
part of
Oh,
it.
thank you. Thank you for putting positive message out there. I love it.
Awesome. All right, we're all
Yeah.
done. You guys, wasn't she amazing? I had so much fun working on this project, and I have so many more videos to show you. So you know what I'm gonna say. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram for all the up-to-date posts. Until next time, bye.